Today we are at the historic Chittorgarh Fort, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Rajasthan, India. With its rich history and impressive architecture, this fort stands as a testament to the valor and resilience of the Rajput warriors. Join us as we take you on a journey through the stories and structures of Chittorgarh Fort. Our first stop is Rana Kumbha's palace, an architectural marvel that once served as the residence of the brave ruler, Rana Kumbha. Rana Kumbha Palace is one of the major attractions located within the Chittorgarh Fort near Vijayasthamb. A ruined edifice of great historical and architectural interest, this is one of the most massive monuments in the fort of Chittor. Due to the restoration of this ancient palace by Maharana Kumbha, it is known as Kumbha Mahal. The palace has been the residence to people like Bappa Rawal, Maharana Kumbha, Rani Padmini, Princess Mirabai among them. As you step through these ancient corridors, you are transported back in time to an era of splendor and valor. The palace's intricate carvings, graceful balconies, and splendid courtyards offer a glimpse into the royal life that once thrived within these walls. Each corner of Rana Kumbha Palace has its own story to tell. The ornate pillars and decorative motifs narrate tales of battles won and alliances forged. The architecture, a fusion of Rajput and Mughal styles, showcases the artistic genius of the craftsmen of that era. The palace walls have seen the passage of time and the changing tides of history. Strategically positioned atop a hill, Rana Kumbha Palace provided its residents with not only luxurious comfort but also a vantage point to monitor the surrounding landscape for any potential threats. The palace has faced the test of time and has witnessed the rise and fall of various dynasties and empire. Despite its historical significance, many parts of the palace are now in ruins. However, the remaining structures continue to attract tourists and history enthusiasts, offering a glimpse into the architectural and cultural heritage of Rajasthan. It's important to note that the historical details surrounding Rana Kumbha Palace, like many ancient structures, can be a mix of documented history, oral traditions, and local legends. As with any historical site, it's recommended to visit with an open mind and an appreciation for the complex tapestry of stories that make up its history. Samadhishwar Temple. The Samadhishwar Temple is a Hindu temple located in the Chittor Fort in Rajasthan. It is dedicated to Shiva, who is called Samadhishwar, that is, Lord of Samadhi. Epigraphic evidence suggests that the temple was constructed in the 11th century, and was further restored in the 13th and the 15th centuries. Regular aarti and prayers are conducted at this temple by the priest. Gomukh Kund. Gomukh Kund is a sacred water body situated on the western part of the famous Chittorgarh Fort. Gomukh literally means the mouth of a cow. The water flows by the cracks in the rocks and in due course, falls into the reservoir. Travelers are allowed to feed the fishes of the reservoir. The Vijay Stambh Victory Tower is an iconic historical monument located within the Chittorgarh Fort. It is one of the most prominent and recognizable structures within the fort complex. The Vijay Stambh was built to commemorate a significant victory and stands as a symbol of Rajput valor and resilience. The Vijay Stambh remains an important historical and cultural landmark in Chittorgarh. It draws tourists and history enthusiasts who are captivated by its architectural beauty, historical significance, and the stories it represents. Johar Kund. The term Johar refers to a practice in which women in ancient India, particularly during times of war and siege, would self-immolate to avoid capture or dishonor by enemy forces. The Johar Kund is a location where these acts of Johar are said to have taken place. It's a grim reminder of the harsh realities of warfare and the extreme measures that people would take to protect their honor and dignity in the face of defeat. The Johar Kund is completely filled now and it's a plain ground with symbolic tree. This place is said to have witnessed 3 major Johars. The Kalika Mata Temple. It is a renowned Hindu temple located within the Chittorgarh Fort in Chittorgarh. It is dedicated to goddess Kali, a fierce and powerful form of the goddess Parvati. The temple holds historical and religious significance and is an important pilgrimage site for devotees of goddess Kali. The temple's architecture and location within the Chittorgarh Fort make it a popular tourist attraction as well. The Padmini Palace, also known as the Padmini's Palace, is another notable attraction located within the Chittorgarh Fort in Chittorgarh. This palace is associated with the legendary Queen Padmini. Queen Padmini is often depicted in history and folklore as a woman of great beauty and intellect. Padmini Palace has unique history attached to it, making it one of the most visited places in Chittorgarh. The most famous story is that of Alauddin Khilji, the ruler of the Delhi Sultanate, who is said to have been captivated by her beauty and attempted to capture her, leading to a battle. Padmini Palace was the very legendary palace from where Alauddin Khilji was permitted to obtain a glimpse of Rani Padmini in mirror placed in the main hall. Allured by her beauty, Alauddin Khilji fought fierce battle with Rana Ratan Singh. Fateh Prakash Palace. The Fateh Prakash Palace Museum is located inside the Chittorgarh Fort. It is a part of the palace which was transformed into a museum in the year 1968. The museum enjoys the status of being one of the most popular museums in Rajasthan. Visiting the museum is always a great experience for tourists. The variety of collection in the museum helps tourists to get a close look of the rich history and tradition of the place. The museum boasts a large collection of sculptures. The most sought after among them is the statue of Ganpati from Pangad. The statue was built during the 8th and the 9th century. Kirti Stambh. Built during the 18th century by Biharwal Mahajan Sanaya, Kirti Stambh is dedicated to Rishabha, the first Tirthankara of Jainism. This 7-storied tower has an impressive 5 feet high statue of the Rishabha. Nestled in the Chittorgarh Fort, this fort is built in Solanki architecture. Ratan Singh Palace, also known as Ratan Singh Mahal, is another historical structure within the Chittorgarh Fort complex in Chittorgarh. Ratan Singh Palace is named after Maharana Ratan Singh, a Rajput ruler of the Mewar dynasty. The palace was constructed during the 15th century and is a testimony to the architectural and artistic skills of that era. Ratan Singh Palace is situated within the Chittorgarh Fort complex, which is known for its historical significance and its role in Rajput history. The palace's location within the fort offers strategic views of the surrounding areas. Visiting Ratan Singh Palace provides visitors with a glimpse into the regal past of the Rajput rulers and their architectural prowess. It also allows individuals to learn about the history, culture, and stories that have shaped the region. We've seen amazing towers, palaces, temples, and more. This place is like a time machine to the past. Thanks for joining me on this epic adventure. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more.